So good evening, good evening. We are back again, and we're going to talk about Bukayo Saka, star boy, £300,000 a week. Cheers, guys. Get the likes up, guys. Cheers. Also going to be talking about Nico Williams. Nico Williams, linked again by some random little 2bob Twitter account. And obviously, Nico Williams gets a lot of views for people. It's happening. No, it's not. You told us that was summer, Henry. Stop lying, bruv. You told us that in January. None of the stuff you said happened. Stop waffling. What is wrong with these people, guys? Anyway, we do have a game tonight as well. Keep seeing people say, it's a must-win game. Cool. What if we don't win? Then what? What are you going to do about it? Are you going to call it out if we don't beat Wolves? Are you going to moan? You're going to demand sackings? You're going to demand players being dropped? You're going to demand heads to roll in the boardroom? If you're not going to do any of that, then it ain't a must-win game then. Because it'd be, oh, but we're still clear. We're still ahead. Yeah, all of this must-win game rubbish is exactly that. It isn't a must-win game because there's no accountability if we don't win. So, what are we doing here? Anyway, the manager's done his press conference as well. We'll have a little look at that. Heads up onto the next and that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, bless up to everyone locked in. Let's start off with Star Boy. 24-year-old Star Boy with 12 injuries in his career. 300 grand a week, guys. Lovely work if you can get it. And I'll be honest with you, yeah? I've seen, since last night, a few videos. I watched Potts' channel after I finished my stream with North last night. Some of the serial waffling going on that show is crazy. Oh, but he's integral to how we play. What do you mean? He's integral to how we play. Well, so was Zinchenko, mate. How's that worked out? So was Zinchenko. Now, what are we doing here? They trimmed out the bit in the press conference where he was asked about the signature. Yeah, I bet they did. They think they're slick, bro. They do it all the time. Not only that, look at what he's achieved with the club. Okay, cool. What's he achieved with the club? Like, what has he achieved? And listen, I like Bukayo Saka. I think he's a good player. But the way people have been going on like it's like the second coming of Lamine Yamal or Michael Elise or Ousmane Dembele. Like, what are we actually doing here? 300 grand a week. Like, come on, man. Yeah, Dylan, I've seen that clip. I've seen that. Better than Elise. Better at Elise at what? PR. That's about it. It's actually mad. Own goal has scored more goals than Star Boy this season. Oh, but he's hampered by the system. No, he is the system. He is the system. Let's just be real with it. 2 years ago, yeah, I was telling everyone, Bukayo Saka will be washed by 25. Well, he's 25 in September, I think. Just saying. Just saying, guys. Big up to everyone locked in, man. Let's have a look at some of Bukayo Saka's numbers, because obviously now the numbers are dried up. But his performances have been good. He's just not getting the GA. Okay, cool. So then why did you keep comparing his GA to Mohamed Salah then? Oh, that means he's world class. Oh, but then when the GA dries up, it's his performances are all right. They're really good. Yeah, the pre-assist, the pre-come assist. These man talking riddles, bro. Fact in reality is he ain't as good as they've made him out to be. Yeah, he's a good player. Been absolutely destroyed by a manager who's played him week in, week out. Hamstring hanging off the bone, like it's been slow cooked in a hot pot for 19 hours. Crazy. Actually crazy. But anyway, let's have a look at Starboy's stats. Smash the likes up, guys. Let's do the last 5 years. Crazy, isn't it? Game has gone. 300 grand a week. Right, guys. He's recorded a whopping 4 goals this season. Got ya. In the Premier League, 4 assists. He's played, or appeared, in 32 games this season. 7 goals, 7 assists in all comps. Last season, 37 appearances, 12 goals, 14 assists. Okay. Season before, 47 appearances, 20 goals, 17 assists. 22-23, 15 and 11. Cool. Fantastic. I would say now what has he won, but that'll come up with nothing. Crazy work, isn't it? This is like world-class numbers, apparently. Wow. World class. Listen to this here when I've Googled it, right? On an AI Google search. Key strengths. Known for his elite crossing. When did that happen then? Known for his dribbling. And key passes. In the current season, he maintains an 82% pass completion rate in the league. Like, what are we actually doing here? This is another Mesut Ozil situation, I'm telling you now. Yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, his hamstring stays fine and well. Because he is a good player. But to put this guy on £300,000 a week is mad. I said elite crossing. Bro, the guy ain't got a right foot. Where's his elite crossing? Elite crossing, you mean he cuts inside and floats one to the back stick? Elite crossing. Elite crossing is somebody like Lamine Yamal. That guy's crossing is mad. Elite crossing is someone like Riyad Mahrez. Elite crossing is somebody like Trent. Yeah, this guy ain't got elite crossing. Yeah, Kenny said he should hold bench, bro. Facts. It's actually mad, isn't it? I don't know if you can hear the wind. It's got a bit windy, although it is 24 degrees. It's fucking lovely today. Elite crossing is David Beckham. Yeah, let's have a look at Elise's numbers. Compared to Elise. Compared to Elise, Yamal, and Dembele. Yeah, KDB, elite crossing. Yeah, got moved into midfield for Madueke. Do you know what I'm saying? Right. Ousmane Dembele. Is that this season? Show last 5 seasons. It's actually mad. Yeah, Reece James, elite level crossing. Right, here we go. So this season, Lamine Yamal has 15 goals, 12 assists in 34 appearances. Oh dear. Michael Olise this season, 38 appearances, 15 goals, 20 assists. Dembele, 25 appearances. Obviously, he's been out injured. 11 goals, 7 assists. Last season, Lamine Yamal, 55 appearances, 18 goals, 21 assists. Olise, 52 appearances, 20 goals, 20 assists. Dembele, 59 appearances, 37 goals, 14 assists. Season before, Lamine Yamal, 51 appearances, 7 goals, 10 assists. Olise, 19 appearances, 10 goals, 6 assists. Dembele, 42 appearances, 6 goals, 14 assists. Wow. Crazy work, guys. If we go back to 22-23, Lamine Yamal played 1 game, 0-0. Olise, 40 appearances at Palace. That season 23-24, by the way, Olise was at Palace, 10 goals, 6 assists in 19. Okay. Season before, he got 40 appearances, 2 goals, 11 assists. Dembele had 35, 8 goals, 9 assists. 21-22, Yamal weren't playing. Olise, 31 appearances, 4 goals, 8 assists. Dembele, 32 appearances, 2 goals, 13 assists. No disrespect, right? But anyone that wants to sit here and waffle that this guy plays for Bayern Munich and this one plays for PSG and this and that, yeah? And this one plays for Barca. Oh, the leagues are different. Nobody parks the bus. Nobody watches Bundesliga then. Because Bayern Munich get the bus parks against them quite regularly, mate. And Michael Olise is a bad boy baller. Yeah, they're playing in farmers leagues. They're playing farmers leagues. Cool. Why do you want players from the farmers leagues then? Because I'm saying to you right now, yeah, if Saka retired today, they'd all want Lamine Yamal at Arsenal. They'd all want Dembele at Arsenal. They'd all want Elise at Arsenal. He's the poster boy at the club. I understand why he's getting 300 grand a week. However, his performances are nowhere near a 300 grand a week footballer. Now, let's just be real with it. It's actually mad. £300,000 a week. And then it's like, I see the clip doing the rounds of a gal saying, oh yeah, but it's in the Bundesliga. It's in the Bundesliga. Okay, cool. And? Oh, but he's not one of the main players. Yes, he is. Saka's carried Arsenal. He's our main player. No, he's one of many players at our club. We bought Jokeris. We bought Eze. We've got the captain. We've got Declan. We've got Martinelli. We've got Trossard. We've got Madueke. What has this guy carried us to? How many players on the teams are worth their weekly wage? Most of them are not worth half of their money, mate. However, the copium, because it's Saka, is hilarious. Yeah, I'd say it has ruined him. Carried Arsenal to what? Absolutely nothing. Like, and the thing that winds me up with it, yeah, is like as soon as you call it out, you're negative. You're negative. No, it's fact-based evidence, mate. Factually, he is not better than the other three players that I've just mentioned. And if he was that good, right, when was his current contract expiring? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Next summer, 30th of June 27. Why has not a single team come in and put 90 million on the table for him? He's that good, right? Surely somebody would have come in and said, yo, we got to get Bukayo Saka out of Arsenal, mate. He don't win nothing, and he's fucking world class. Why? Nobody wanted to sign him. That makes no sense to me. All stems back to, yeah, 29 getting 280 a week. Facts. Now, every single player is going to want to come into that team and get there or thereabouts 280, isn't they? Which ties into, what's his name? Nico Williams. If anyone thinks that Nico Williams is leaving Bilbao to come to Arsenal, you're tapped. The guy's on 300,000 euros a week. That's about 245 grand. So let's assume he does come to Arsenal. He's the missing piece. How many more missing pieces do we need? Declan was the missing piece. Jokeris is the missing piece. Madueke's the missing piece. We got the finishers off the bench. They're the missing piece. Mikel Merino up front is the missing piece. Like, what are we doing here? Yeah, Nico Williams is rubbish, Keith. He's rubbish. So let's assume he does leave Bilbao on £245,000 a week. Well, he's going to be on about 300 grand a week at Arsenal then, isn't he? Because when he's looking at Saka and he's looking at 29, then he'll be on near that money anyway. Because he's already on near that at Bilbao. What are we doing here? The people just get up in the morning and go, right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to link Nico Williams to Arsenal because it'll get me a fuck ton of views and retweets. There's no basis in it. Yeah, Henry talking bollocks again. Yeah, and using Indicalia as a source of Martin Odegaard potentially leaving the club in the summer and Declan becoming captain. Indicalia. Football content creation's at an all-time low. It's just lies upon lies upon lies off of accounts that are not fucking got any knowledge of anything to do with transfers. It's just, oh, let me get that story out and put Nico Williams on the thumbnail. He can't even spell Nico Williams. He put Neco Williams in his title. So maybe Neco Williams is coming to Arsenal, but Nico Williams definitely ain't. I'm not even lying. Go and check his video. It says Neco Williams in the title. I'm not even taking the piss. Watch. Before he changes it. I'm not even taking a piss. Nico Williams. Coming to Arsenal, guys. That sounds about right, to be fair. Here we go. Watch. Nico Williams is coming to Arsenal, guys. Nico Williams. But it's got Nico Williams on the thumbnail. Nico Williams. That's about the only one we will be getting. Because this one ain't turning up, mate. You can change your title now, Henry. Thanks for watching. Anyway, guys. All of this is a load of bollocks. How many times have we heard in the summer, in January, for years and years and years, it's happening. It's happening. It's happening. Look, Nico Williams to Arsenal. It's happening. Well, that's a blatant lie, bruv. It's not happening, is it? Yeah, Neko's his third brother. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, unlucky injuries and that. Yeah, Tonali links will waffle as well. As soon as they all put their tweets and their videos out, Fabrizio tweeted 5 minutes later and says a load of rubbish. Stop making it up. So jarring. It is actually jarring. Yeah, Nico Williams might actually be a better player. Might actually be a better player. Yeah, and the funny thing for me is, it's like Rodrigo, Vinny Jr., Rafa Leao, all players that these statistician merchants on Twitter love and adore. But then sit there and have the audacity to say they all play in Farmers League. Oh, it's Farmers Leagues. As soon as a team does something, or a player does something like Elise, for example, or Dembele, oh yeah, but it's Farmers Leagues. Cool, so why are you on your knees for Nico Williams then? Because the guy is rubbish, bro. His brother Inaki Williams is clear. Is absolutely clear. Yeah, it's not even debatable. Big up to Ali, brother. Big up for the super chat, my guy. I was like Goldrich Flowers hyping up his crosses and how well class he is. So wrong about this industry and the brainless fans following them. Big problem. It is a big problem, bro. Yeah, it is a big problem because anyone who watches Bukayo Saka play knows that he ain't very good dribbling. Yeah, he's got good upper body strength. Yeah, and he's a one-trick pony. Cut inside and shoot. And he can't even do that anymore because his legs are fucked. Like, and that's not saying that he's bad, because he isn't a bad footballer. However, number one, the system don't help him. Number two, he is the system. Yeah, and Saka has been... The team has been built around getting the ball to Saka. So before anyone says, no, it's not, well, it is. Because if you go and have a look at every single game we play, we try and get the ball out to the right wing as quick as we can. And then hope that he does something. Yeah, it's Saka and hope. That is literally all it is. Yeah, and his crossing ain't that good. He floats most of the crosses in. Yeah, and in fact, if you actually have a look at how many times he hits the first man, yeah, it's actually embarrassing. Right, big up to Adam, brother. Big up, my bro. 4 months membership, bless, brother. Nico hates is an illness. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's actually mad how many times he hits the first man on a cross. Yeah, he's not elite level dribbling. Yeah, and if you look at his output in the last 2 years, it's actually an embarrassment. Yeah, and output don't just have to be goals and assists, because I don't really give a fuck about the goals and assists. What are you doing to affect the game? What does he do to affect games on a weekly basis for the last 18 months, 2 years? Literally nothing. Yeah, he goes through games and then scams a goal. It's the same as Mohamed Salah. Now all of a sudden, Mohamed Salah's goals have dried up. He looks like a bang average footballer. Oh, who knew? Bukayo Saka's goals have dried up. He looks like a bang average footballer. Yeah, and this is why I don't use GA as a metric to rate players. I remember sitting on a show with a gal about a year ago, and he said, name me 5 left wingers, yeah, that Arsenal could sign. And I mentioned Abde from Betis. Yeah, Alberto Milero, yeah, and Raul Moro. He didn't have a clue who any of them were, by the way. Yeah, he then Googled one of them. Can't remember which one. He went, but he don't get GA. Oh, and I said Ilias as well from Villarreal. That's the one he Googled. Yeah, Baena, I said. Yeah, And this is my point. Oh, but you don't get GA. Well, cool, neither's your star boy. Your star boy's not getting GA. And this is why when you use stats as a metric to rate how good or bad a player is, you're always going to look stupid at some point. What does the player do when he ain't got the ball? What is he doing when he has the ball? Doesn't matter if it's in the back of the net. Doesn't matter if he's setting one up. What is he actually doing when he's got the ball? We know what Saka does every game. He'll get the ball. He'll skip down the pitch, like just because he's always trying to wait to cut back inside. Yeah, so he's sort of skipping side on. It's not like he's running down the wing and whipping balls in Beckham style, is it? Oh, that's because he can't cross properly with his right foot, but world class apparently. Yeah, world class with one foot. Well, you're not Arjen Robben, mate. Yeah, he's not Arjen Robben. Yeah, Arjen Robben had one foot. Yeah, but that one foot was fucking lit. Yeah, so he'll skip down the wing, side on, because he's waiting to drop the shoulder, send that guy over there, cut inside, and then try and whip the shot. Yeah, or do a floaty little cross into the back stick, which then gets cleared. Declan recycles it, back to Odegaard, back to fucking Timber, back to Saka, back to Odegaard, back to Timber, rinse and fucking repeat all the way over to the other side, and then rinse and repeat all the way back again. It is fucking boring. Yeah, and at the end of the day, when he skips up that pitch, yeah, when people sit there and go, oh yeah, but everyone plays a low block against us. No, they don't. We don't move the ball quick enough from back to front. Yeah, and here's part of the problem. Skipping up the pitch sideways, then comes in a little bit, then skips up the pitch again a little bit back on his right foot, then comes back in again trying to get that angle, then skips back up the pitch a little bit more. Now we're up near the corner flag. Yeah, and then it's either a corner, because he's just booted it off of the defender, or it'll go back inside to Odegaard. 9 times out of 10. That's it. That's all his game's been for the last 18 months. Yeah, before that, he was more decisive. He was more direct. Yeah. He had more speed, by the way. Obviously, he's now only got one hamstring. So, obviously, his performance are going to drop. Yeah, based on that. Yeah. But at the same time, it is what it is. You were the one who doubted the process. What process? Yet here you are, hopping around during the watch-alongs, and you're a so-called fan. Brother, you're called Daddy. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about, brother? What are you talking about process? Go and watch Terry, he's live. He'll tell you everything you want to hear, mate. Yeah, go and watch him. Yeah, you ain't welcome round here. Wait, Goonery, just block that mutant. Yeah. I'm sick and tired of these wankers. Why is he called Daddy, bruv? Daddy Div? Daddy Div, bruv. Like, get out of here, bro. Ain't my fault I can't win a trophy. Ain't my fault, guys. Ain't my fault Saka has only got one hamstring. Ain't my fault the club are paying him 300 grand a week. Here's what it is. Yeah, but this is what we do every time. Yeah, and we've dressed this up. Yeah, that this guy is Lamine Yamal, bro. Lamine Yamal in a blindfold is a better footballer than Saka will ever be. Yeah, and that's not to say that Saka's bad, because he ain't bad. However, for the last 18 months, he's been fucking awful. Yeah? If this was Aubameyang, they'd be going mad. Yeah, Nicolas Pepe, do you remember that? Nicolas Pepe was our top goal scorer one season. They wanted him out. So why the protection for this guy? Why are you not allowed to call Saka out for his poor performances? Racist. Well, cool. Say that to Kenny when you called him out then. And has been calling him out. Say that to Ola and Matty then. Right. People sitting there making out that this guy is an elite level fucking world class, everyone's shit scared when he gets the baller. He's not. He's a good Premier League footballer. And that's it. It's sad because he could have been fucking a lot better. Unfortunately, this man just fucked him up. Yeah, and he's also not helped himself because this guy has been run into the ground by this manager. Yeah, and because we had nobody else and because he wants to be the poster boy, yeah, and he wants to be the main man, he'll play through injury. Yeah, because he wants to be the star boy. The guy's getting paid 300 grand a week, plus probably about 150 grand in bonuses per week. Now, his current contract, because obviously it hasn't been officially announced yet, they're probably waiting for a fuck up in the next league game or the one after that or the one after that, and then they'll announce it. because this is what this club do. The fact is, yeah, this guy, yeah, has played through injury because he wants to be the man. Yeah, his current contract, he was on 195 grand a week and 100 grand a week in bonuses. He's become extremely predictable and extremely greedy. Rather than passing, he'll shoot. Like, and rather than like playing the simple pass, he'll try and unsuccessfully dribble past two players. Then all you get is, he's doubled and trebled up on. Yeah, so's Elise, mate, and he runs around all of them. So's Lamine Yamal, mate, he runs around all of them. So's Dembele, mate, he runs around all of them. Oh, but they're Farmers Leagues. Cool. Well, how comes the Farmers League wanted Elise and not Go Saka? Why'd they want him? Why didn't company at Bayern want him? Why don't Barcelona buy him? They bought Rafinha. Oh, but Rafinha scored loads of goals. Oh, almost like when you've got a proper manager, you get the proper output out of a player, innit? Just saying. Yeah. Just saying. Dembele got hooked off yesterday after about 20 minutes. Weren't injured. Dembele, hooked. 2-0 down. Away to Monaco. Yep, Dembouz, you're off, brother. Hold fucking bench. 2 minutes later, the substitute who came on scored. Yeah, now you can't chat to Luis Enrique. Because he can't go and knock on his door and say, well, why'd you take me off? That's taking a piss. Because the guy who came on scored with his first touch. Oh, and then he scored the winner. Just saying, this is what elite level coaches do. You say he got injured badly. Well, maybe he did, but my chat was telling me he weren't injured. Fair enough if he was injured. Either way, yeah, I've seen Rafinha get hooked off the other night. Yeah, I've seen Rafinha hold bench. I've seen Lamine Yamal holding bench. We've seen Lamine Yamal get hooked. How many times does this guy get hooked in the last 5 years? In fact, let's have a look, actually. Let's do that. How many games has Saka played for Arsenal, and how many has he been subbed off in? Let's have a look. Let's have a look, guys. Wadey's likes in. I'm on with Shane in half an hour as well, guys. 296 games for Arsenal. 296 in all comps. One second. Why don't you tell me he's been fucking subbed? Why won't it tell me? Don't tell me. Don't tell me how many times he's been subbed off. Oh well. Well, he's played 296 games. 296 games is relentless. Yeah, absolutely relentless. And people will be sitting there going, oh, look, what's he moaning for? Anything to moan because Arsenal are top of the league. No, cool. I did tell you last season. Yeah, I did tell you last season. This guy will be shit this season. And look, here we are. I did tell you that after he'd done his hamstring, but everyone was on their knees because he scored against Real Madrid, which helped us win. Oh, sorry, we didn't win the Champions League. My bad. We didn't win the Champions League. I forgot. Yeah, there's another one. Big up Lee Faulkner TV as well. There's another one. Yeah, I was told that Kieran Tierney's injury prone. Cool. Well, what's Calafiori then? What's Calafiori then? Because that guy's more injured than Kieran Tierney, mate. We need to see Saka play in the 10 position. Big up to Zimon Polak. Bless up, brother. For the super chat, I can't pin it. It's gone off this screen, mate, but it's on a different one, which I can't pin on. But I don't even want him in the 10. Now, I'll be real, yeah? Right, it's not a dig at you, bro. Yeah, but I've seen so many people getting hyped because he played in the 10 against Wigan. What did he actually do? He played all right. He was decent. But I didn't see him playing the line-breaking passes that Elise was playing. Didn't see any of that. It wasn't like he was putting them on a plate every 2 minutes. And he played 45 minutes. Yeah, put him in the number 10 against Bayern Munich and let's see what he does then. Yeah, put him in the number 10. Yeah, against Man City away. Let's see what he does then. Yeah, Saka in the 10. Yeah, Saka in the 10. Yeah, can do it in certain games. Cool. But the fact it's taken this manager so fucking long to even attempt it, and then have the audacity, yeah, to sit in the press conference and say it's saying he's wanted to try. Well, why didn't you try it when we're winning 5-0 against fucking whoever then? 4-0 in this game. When we were 4-0 up against fucking Longs. Yeah, when we were 4-0 up against West Ham. Yeah, slapping up Sheffield United home and away. Why didn't you do it then? Because the manager is a serial liar. Yeah, like most of this fan base. Serial bullshitters. Which is why they adore this manager. Because they love comforting lies. Yeah, the fact and reality is, yeah, he played well. Whoopie-doo. He's supposed to play well against Wigan. It's fucking Wigan. Let's just be real with it. Hopefully he does start to play better now he's got his contract. But I see a report here saying that he's been negotiating for over a year. Why? I thought he loved the club. Why? I thought he loved the club. Miliano, what's he done for the club? He's done a lot for the club. In what sense? We ain't won nothing. They're big up Classified. I rate Saka as well. But gassing him up for 45 minutes against Wigan. Like, come on, man. 0 trophies. That's loads for the club. Dragged you lot from the dumpsters. Appreciate him. Dumpsters? What are you talking about? We finished 5th before this manager got the job. Why not negotiate until you get what you want? But if he loves the club, he'd sign the contract. Tony Adams never even used to look at the contract. He'd just sign it. Yeah, I'm playing for Arsenal, mate. Love the club. Just sign it. Yeah, and Tony Adams weren't getting paid this sort of dough. And this is the problem with a lot of these fans, yeah? They gassed up Michael Elise, Eze signing for Arsenal because we got one over on Tottenham. Why do they care about Tottenham so much? I don't understand why this fan base cares so much about that club. What do you think of Tottenham? Who cares, bruv? They're rubbish. They've always been shit my entire life. And I'm old. It's crazy. Yeah, a good cameo against Wigan is the bar. And then as soon as you call Saka out for his performances, oh, but the whole front line ain't firing. We're not talking about the whole front line, mate. We're talking about Star Boy that's now our top earner. This is another Mesut Ozil. Yeah, this will be another Mesut Ozil. Because, let's just be real with it, yeah? When was his best season? 22-23, right? 22-23 season. Or 23-24. Them 2 seasons, cool. But we didn't win it. Can he go a level higher than that? He ain't even got back to that level yet. So can he now go above and beyond that level? I'm not so sure he can. Especially with this manager. Yeah, the whole team has been built around him. The whole fucking team. I big up Sam, bro. I'll pin that now. Bless up, bro. Big up Static for the pinned as well, man. That's got the Twitch in it. Bless up, bless up, bless up. But I don't think he can go above the level he was at 2 years ago. Yeah, his hamstring, if it pops again, mate, he's completely washed. Yeah, and he's halfway there at the minute because his performances, when he came on the other night against Brentford, was it Brentford? Is it Brentford? What fucking game was it? I think it was Brentford, wasn't it? Yeah, he didn't even want the ball. He was just standing on the touchline, didn't want to get involved. Did not want to get involved. Like, and it's like, his brain still wants to do it. His brain still wants to cut inside and shoot. But at the same time, he can't do it. He's lost a yard of pace. Yeah, I've never had a hamstring problem. Yeah, but anyone who's had a grade 3 hamstring, mate, good luck with that. Fair play to you, mate, because I can imagine the fucking agony. Yeah, and just basic shit. Yeah, massive scar down the back of your leg. Bless up, Static, man. Yeah, he looks shot to pieces, exactly. We got Rodriguez. Man said I would have sold him. Who would have bought him, though? Emery's the one who trusted Saka at 16, 17, exactly. 17, 18 or whatever it was. Yeah, without Emery, Saka wouldn't have got a gig anyway. Yeah, your man carried Barca to multiple trophies. Our Saka bottles every year. Arsenal fans want me to believe Saka's close to him. Saka's nowhere near. I said this earlier, yeah? Saka's a very good Premier League footballer. Yeah, but the way they're going on about Bukayo Saka up there with Lamine Yamal and Elise and Dembele, brother. Yeah? Lamine Yamal can play with a blindfold on and still run rings around everyone. Yeah, because he is that good. No one would pay him 300 a week. Yeah, and this is the thing. Hopefully, he kicks on, starting tonight. Yeah, scores a couple of goals, and we're going back to Wolves. Yeah, then going back to Tottenham, and he scores in that one. Then we're going back to Chelsea, and he scores in that one. And if he goes on a mad run that helps us win the title, cool, fair play. Yeah, but at the same time, is he going to get back to the level that he was 2 years ago and surpass it? Because right now, he looks gone, mate. Yeah, and to give 300 grand a week to a player that for 18 months has been shit. We've been here before, lads. We've been here before. Facts justify. We've seen this shit happen to many players. Yep. Better win us a title, bruv. Yeah, teams ain't willing to pay that. He's got 1 year left on his contract, like 1 year and 3 months. So 15 months left on his current deal, yeah, before this is announced, the new deal, yeah. So you can still get about 85 million, 90 million, even 100 million. So why ain't nobody bid for him? I don't get it. Yeah, Sterling went to Feyenoord. That's mad. Yeah, it is the club's fault. It's the club's fault because they've pinned all of their hopes on this guy. He's marketable. He's a nice young lad. Yeah, he's a decent footballer. And we've built a whole fucking team around him. Yeah, and all the arguments I've seen, and I ain't seen a great deal, was just scanning through a little bit earlier. All the arguments are, yeah, but we got to lock him down. He's our top player. He's our best player. I beg Max Dowman gets a start in this team soon. I beg Max Dowman starts playing games. Please. Because then we'll see the levels in it. Yeah, Max Dowman is technically better than Saka. Left foot and right foot. And he's got more pace and he's got better IQ. The only thing he hasn't got that Saka's got is the upper body strength, yeah, the know-how on when to fall over, when to kick it out for a corner, yeah, off of the defender, yeah, and the finishing in terms of GA. But the one thing I will say, yeah, every time I've seen Max Dowman play football, doubled and trebled up on, yeah, no worries, mate, I'll nutmeg you. And I'll just skip past you and I can cross a ball, bro. Yeah. It is all about the PR, Goonery, are you right? Well, this guy hates Saka. You've obviously just joined the stream, mate. Rewind it and watch again, then comment. Yeah, that's the problem with you idiots. You jump into a stream halfway through it, yeah, and then you have the audacity to chat shit. Go and watch the first 38 minutes and come back and then tell me I hate Saka. Yeah? Furthermore, if you don't want to do that, Terry's live, mate. He'll be sucking it off, so... You go and watch Terry instead. How about that? Crazy. That's the problem with these idiots. They jump into a stream, hear one sentence, and oh, he hates Saka. Shut up, man. But yeah, these mutants are tapped, bro. Damon won't get a lot of game time. Mad about Sank every day. You don't watch me every day. Go away, brother. Yeah. Go away. I've never seen you in my chat, ever. I've seen the rest of the people in my chat. They're here every day. They actually watch my content, bro. You've got a TikTok attention span. 10 seconds. Oh, Liga must be in negative every day. Cool, was that negative when we beat Bayern? Villa. Atleti. Chelsea. Go and watch my Chelsea watch-along, second leg. Was that negative? I was sitting there chilling, bro. The most comfortable game of football I've ever watched. Was that negative then? No. Okay, cool. Yeah, get rid of these dickheads, man. It's funny how they all come out the woodwork, innit? Yeah? After we beat Wigan. Didn't see any of these cunts in my chat after we dropped points to Brentford. Funny that, innit? Who knew? Yeah, they're not for unicorns, but I'm sick of these people. Yeah, they chat absolute crap. Big ups to Ever Hidden. You're the only Arsenal fan other fans rate. Man City fan. I don't know if I'm the only one, but at the end of the day, yeah, I say what I think, innit? Yeah, people say, oh, you twerk for rivals. Really? I slag Tottenham off every day. I slag United off every day. And fuck Chelsea as well. Yeah? So, how's that twerking for rivals then? Interesting. Problem is, people don't like the truth of the matter. Yeah? They like comfort in lies. Yeah? Bukayo Saka's better than Lamine Yamal. Alright, mate. Good one. If that's what you believe, you're obviously blind, lying, retarded, or all of the above. It's actually hilarious. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, topside. Me, Ranzel, B, and Anfield Agenda. Big up to all of them as well. Big up to you. Yeah, they've just got home from school, bro. That's what it is. They got home from school, League Gunners Live. They've seen the title, jumped in, chatted shit, and got blocked. Goodbye. Yeah, come on, big up, bro. Liverpool fan. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The fact is, yeah, people don't like the way I talk because they like listening to Flowers and Henry and all these people that don't support our club. Yeah, and Goldbridge sucking our club off. Yeah, the fact and reality is, we are on, I think it's over 2,000 days now. Big up Aaron, bro. It's over 2,000 days since we last won a trophy. But don't worry, everything's amazing. We've signed Star Boy, who's 25 this year, by the way, to 300 grand a week. Star Boy. How many days since Arsenal won a trophy? Yeah, the Hay Fever Mafia. Star Boy, bruv. 2,027 days since Arsenal last won a trophy, guys. Wow. But don't worry, guys. I've always got something to moan about. It's 2,027 days since we won the FA Cup. It's 7,950 days since we won the league. It's 12,014 days since we won the League Cup. Wow. And it's 11,623 days since we last won in Europe. But don't worry, guys. I'm negative. I'm so negative, guys. So basically, we've been shit for a long time, but I'm supposed to gas it up because we don't get bantered by rivals anymore because we're up the top competing. They wish they were in our position. Cool. Well, let's just go through it then. You lot class Tottenham as rivals, all these mutants. Well, they've won a trophy since we have. Wow. Man United, so have they. In fact, they've won a few. Interesting. Chelsea have as well. Man City have. Liverpool have. Wow. Wow, crazy. But we're amazing. We're absolutely amazing. Newcastle have won one since. Palace have won one since. Leicester have won one since, been relegated, come back, got relegated again. Interesting. Can't make this shit up. Since Arsenal last won the league, Leicester have won the league. Since we last won, yeah, West Ham have won one. Since Arsenal last won the FA Cup, Leicester have won one. Since Arsenal last won the League Cup, Leicester have won one. Well, I'm supposed to be gassing all this shit up. Win a fucking trophy. Pretty simple, isn't it? Well, not if you're super duper Mick and his army of followers, mate. But anyway, 300 grand a week is crazy. He better turn up because he's been shit for nearly 2 years. Anyway, Nico Williams is not signing for Arsenal, despite people telling you he is. He's not signing for Arsenal. So it's not happening. It's happening. No, it's not. The captain could be leaving. Who fucking knows? However, it's very convenient that the stories about the captain have come out after dropping biblical stinker after biblical stinker and then not being in the squad. After coming on and... But he ups the tempo. Well, if we were playing any slower against Brentford, we would have been in reverse, mate. So the tempo was always going to go up. We've been skipping around with his arms flapping around like Flappy Bird. You know, making it look like he's running 100 miles an hour. He upped the tempo. All right, mate. Why couldn't he defend the back stick for a cross? Oh, but that's not his job. Cool. Why does he keep picking the ball up off the centre-backs then? Because that ain't his job either. His job is to create. He's the creative spark, right? And he creates nothing. Apart from chaos. Yeah, come on, what are we doing here? Mad. Maybe it was him that had the baby. Maybe he's not recovered from having the baby and giving birth. I don't know. I don't get it. It winds me up, mate. Yeah, they hype up all of these players. Then when you hold them to the standard that they've hyped them up to, you're negative. Well, no, you told me Saka's better than Lamine Yamal. When? When did that happen then? Cool, so if you want to say he's better than Lamine Yamal, I expect Lamine Yamal performances then. Yeah? Pretty simple, isn't it? Let it all work out. Let's put a mural outside the ground before he's even kicked a ball for the first team. But now, nah, he's rubbish. We need to get rid of him already. Why are you giving up on him? How negative? You have to back him, right? He's only just got here. It's a new club, a new system. He's not going to be the main man at Arsenal like he was at Palace. So you have to give him time, right? Oh, you give him time until you don't want to give him time anymore. Cool. That's how life works, right? So then why the fuck do you all chat shit to me? Ain't my fault I see it before you lot. Because you lot are all playing a game. Yeah, it's jarring, man. Big up Chow, bro, for the super chat. Doncaster beat Huddersfield last night. Comfortable for a 1-0. Near enough getting safer now. 1 game away from Wembley. Wembley. Phase 3. Bosh. Big up Chow, bro. Good luck. Good luck, my friend. Yeah, Odegaard, it's now fashionable. It's now fashionable to call the captain out. I told you that 4 years ago. You've got an agenda against the captain. You have an agenda against Martin Odegaard. What is your agenda against him? Cool. 4 years later, they're all on board. Why are they always too late to the party? Yeah, the party's finished, mate. Like, it's done. You can help clean up if you want. Oh, no. We need to go and get Yildiz. All right, mate. Well, he's just signed a new contract. It's happening. No, it's not. He signed a new contract. Just saying. Just saying. Who is our best creator? Flip a coin on any of them, mate. Like, real talk. It's mad, isn't it? The creative spark, guys. I said he was the baby. Case of microwave. The thing is, yeah, it's just, we're so close to being good. Like, really good. But this manager and some of these players need to have a long, hard fucking look at themselves. Yeah? Like, why'd you take so many touches around the penalty box? Just fucking shoot. Look at the goal we scored for Madueke the other day, yeah? The Madueke header. 1 touch, cross, panic, goal. Look at the way we played against Wigan. Yes, it's only Wigan. 1, 2 touch passes. Norgard into Eze. 1 touch, turn, through ball, Martinelli, touch, shot, goal. It's not rocket science. We went from our own half to goal just like that. You could do that in Prem. Oh, but everyone parks the bus. No, they don't. We just don't pass that quick. Now they're all back in formation. Now we go sideways, backwards, sideways, float across him, win a corner, score. It's fucking boring, mate. Big up Forever Hidden TV. Lee, star bloke. Bless up, bro. Love to see you have it out with... Yeah, come on, bro. Bless up, my guy. Appreciate you, man. What happened to Trossard? He's a finisher. He's a finisher, guys. Yeah. Odegaard hate is an illness, but Eze's being exiled by top gooners. Make it make sense. Yeah, same with our striker. Whether you like the striker or not, yeah, that's cool. But you can't sit there telling people like myself that you have to give 29, 30, 40, 50 games. Yeah, he's learning a new system at a new club. He's adapting to the system. It took Rodri a year. That's all I heard when 29 signed. It took Rodri a year. Cool. So how comes we had to give him 25, 30, 40, 50 games? But now the striker, nah, get rid of him now. Get rid of him. He's rubbish. You can't be doing that for that. And then, no. It's almost like they're lying, bro. It's almost like they're fucking lying. Yeah, at the end of the day, yeah, I don't get everything spot on. It's a prediction. Yeah, like for scores and shit like that. It's a prediction with injuries. Yeah, I told you the other day, watch Ben White. Watch Calafiori. I said it on Rance's show last Friday. Yeah, I said neither of them can stay fit for more than 5 games. Lo and behold, one got injured in the warm-up and one got injured during the game. Who fucking knew? Yeah? How many times do I have to sit here and get things spot on while this lot keep lying through their teeth and then telling me I'm negative? Yeah, but you said that this and this would happen. Yeah, you said Arteta would win us the league 4 years ago, mate. When's that happening then? I told you about Zinchenko. Told you about Jesus. Predicted 90% of the fucking injuries this season in order that they will happen. And last season. See what I'm saying? It's fucking jarring, man. Why do we keep getting injuries in the warm-up and in training? The same training the manager says we don't do, by the way. Yeah, but you wanted Ryan Fraser. Yeah, Ryan Fraser's probably better than Martinelli, mate. What are we doing here? You know what I'm saying, Gunriar? These men ain't got a clue what they're talking about. They didn't see Ryan Fraser play football. They didn't see him play football, bro. That was what? 9 years ago? Bro, they were probably about 5. It's funny, isn't it? It's actually hilarious when you deep it. Let's go through some of this press conference real quick, and then I'll put another one in. Sorry, but I missed that. How's Saka running 300 grand a week? It's like Wenger era again. Overpaid players protected by big wages to put off interest. Another yes man. Who knew? I don't think there is any interest in Saka. People think that Real Madrid would want him. Based on what? Based on what exactly? Why would they want him? Why would Bayern Munich want him? Like, why would PSG want him? Look how many fucking wingers they've got. Why would Barca want him? I don't get it. But again, this is what happens when you get constant PR for players, manager at the football club. Player and manager are the most protected by this fan base out of any other club on the planet. What game was it the other day where they were protesting during the game? It was all kicking off. Marseille, they refused to go and take their seats before kick-off for 15, 20 minutes. I think that was against Paris FC at the weekend. Yeah. When these clubs do a protest, they do it properly. When our fans give it the Bertie, yeah, 8 people turn up. Jarring, isn't it? 8 people turn up to a protest. Yeah, Fraser at Bournemouth was mental, but they were probably about 12 years old, mate. They never see it. Big up Per Hansen, brother. Just don't see this manager and Odegaard getting us over the line. If we fail again, and even most Arteta fans will realise enough is enough. No. You have to have context. You have to have context. That's the Guna buzzword. Context. Context. Hope you're well, man. Hope you're good, my friend. Best up for the super chat as well. Marseille fans went to the board of directors box to protest leave. They wanted to crash through. There you go. That's what I'm saying, bro. Imagine that at Arsenal. Oh, that's very toxic. How are the players supposed to perform with the toxicity and negativity in the stadium? Really? Well, it seems to work for other clubs. Maybe have a backbone, innit? Arteta talks in riddles in press conferences, totally missing the question asked. Bamboozling the press. And they all allow it. Tom Canton and Harry Symeou and James Benge. Yeah, Charlie Boy Watts. Talksport Moose. Gary Cottrell. All a massive part of the problem. Yeah, I've been calling it out for years. Yeah, it's fucking jarring. Yeah, we need more consistency. We need to call it out. Did anyone call out the decisions the other day for Aston Villa? Yeah, in the Newcastle game? Anyone called that out? Because I did. I was live. Have we had a whole week's campaign on it? Why Tammy Abraham weren't ruled offside? While Luca Dean didn't get a red card for snapping Murphy's leg in half? Well, he didn't technically snap it in half, but you know what I mean. Luca Dean handball in the penalty box, 3 yards in the box, and it was given as a free kick. Anyone called out the consistent? Oh, I did. It's almost like I'm consistent. Who knew? Big up Jezza, bro. I'm not in the group chat. I got evicted from my own group chat. I can't get in the group chat. The only way I can get back in there is with my old phone number. In fact, I can actually get that number back. If I go to Vodafone with my passport, I can get that number back. Hope you're well, Jezza. Somebody in this chat, where is it? I'll keep Luke Molyneux over Saka. There you go. There you go, brother. Tell him, chow. Bless up for the super chats as well, man. Ryan Fraser scored more goals in 2026 than Bukayo Saka. There you go. But I wanted Ryan Fraser in it. How dare I? There is no accountability in this league. And this is the thing, yeah? People say, but it's the most physical league in the world. I'm still waiting for somebody to explain what physical means to me. It's the most physical league in the world. You touch these cunts, they're on their ass. Literally touch them, they fall over. We see it in the Villa game the other day. How tall is Anana? 6'3"? 6'3"? Fucking wide, big lad, pause. He went down quicker than Bonnie Blue, bro. He's 6'5", there you go. He was down near the corner flag, 2 players near him, 1 little touch, bang, he's on his face down on the floor like Bonnie Blue, bro. But it's physical. What does that even mean? Here's the zestiest league. It's physical. What are they even talking about? I don't get it. Let me have a look, Jezza. Bless up, bro. I don't get it, mate. Genuinely don't get it. We're going to do 5-10 minutes max and I'm jumping on with Shane. Sorry, Shane, brother. Martin Odegaard has instructed an agent to open talks with Man United. Load of rubbish. I don't even need to read the rest of that. That is from Top Skill Sports UK. Never heard of them. Good. He ain't leaving for Man United. Why would Man United want him? Hopefully they do take him. Hopefully I'm completely fucking wrong and he goes Man United. Please, please, please. I'll pay for your flight now, mate. In fact, I'll pay for your train, your flight, whatever you want. I'll put you up in a hotel until the summer, mate. Yeah, I pray it's true, though. But come on, let's be real with it. The only reason these Odegaard stories are coming out, yeah, is because he's been fucking shit and now the majority of this fan base are on his case. Yeah, because let's be real with it, yeah? It's only because of that. It's only because of that, bro. Yeah, and this is what the media do, or these Twitter accounts do, posing as media. That player's been playing shit. Everyone's doing a pile on Twitter, and on YouTube, and Facebook, and Reddit, and all these other outlets. I know what I'll do. I'll make up a story that he's going Man United. Yeah? Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Big up Black Crow, bro. Big up Vila as well, come on. It's unbelievable, isn't it? This is what happens. You see it all the time. Apparently it was Bayern Munich the other day. Cool, so why would he go Man United instead of Bayern Munich then? Reckon we get 80 million? I'm seeing people say, well, if we get, I think, who was it that asked on Potts' channel? I think it might have been Brandon. I can't remember. Saying if we could get 70 million for Odegaard, would you take him? Would you take the money? Yeah, I think Stricto said no. I think the rest said yeah. Where's Brandon plucked 70 million from? We'll be lucky to get 30. He's shit. He's absolutely crap. I'd say it's the most demanding, not physical, just boring pass side. Big up Shepo. Yeah, I hear it in terms of the quality of the teams lower down the table. They're better than the majority of the teams in other leagues at that level of the table. Like from 10 down, most of the teams in this Prem would be better than 10 down in, I don't know, fucking the French league or the Dutch league. Yeah, but I don't understand physical. Like, it's the most physical league. No, it's not. Nobody has explained to me. Every time I've said that and asked somebody, yeah, not one person can tell me what that means. Because they all run 10 kilometres a game in every league. They all fall over like they've been shot. No, I don't get what physical means. Well, because they're built like fucking rugby players instead of little fucking dwarfs in Spain. Yeah, cool. Well, explain Barcelona then. Explain how Barcelona bopped most teams off the park. Explain PSG then, because they ain't got a load of fucking 6'4" rugby players, have they? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, who's paying Odegaard's wages? This is what I'm saying. There's only a few clubs that are stupid enough to buy him. One is Chelsea, although they've got a wage cap, so they're not that dumb. Man United are stupid enough to pay him. Yeah, Casemiro's leaving as well, so there's 300 odd grand off the wages. Yeah, and other than that, maybe it's only them. We're fucked, lads. We ain't getting 70 million for him. Right, let me go through. Yeah, Saudi, he wouldn't go Saudi. He wouldn't go Saudi. I said Olivia Newton. John knows what physical is. Big up Glasgow. Right, let me quickly read some of this. I'm not reading the whole thing, so I'm late for Shane's show, yeah? In fact, fuck the press conference. It's going to wind me up. It's going to wind me up. La Liga is far less forgiving league, according to a player I know who's played in both. Bro, do you know what it is about these other leagues? One mistake, goal. In the Premier League, you can make mistake, and get away with it, because these players are shit, bro. These players are rubbish. Odegaard leads the press. Odegaard ups the tempo. He's crucial to how we play. Yeah, so is Zinchenko, mate. Fabio Vieira. Anyone want him back? Why don't we do a straight swap? Send Odegaard out to Hamburg, and we'll bring Fabio Vieira back, who's having a better season than him. Oh, but it's a Farmers League, guys. Farmers League. Cool. It's a Farmers League. Cool. Why'd you gas up Calafiori then? Why'd you gas up Gabby? Anyone? Why'd you gas up all these players that have come from these Farmers Leagues? Why don't we just buy proven Premier League physicality? Yeah, the Bernardo Silva regen. Pathetic, innit? Some of the shit these people come out with, man. They don't believe half of what they're saying. That's why I can't take them seriously. Can't take them seriously, bro. Big up to B1687 for the super chat. I missed it, bro. Sorry. Odegaard looks good on the eye, but does nothing. He don't even look good on the eye, bro. He don't even look good on the eye. What does he actually do? I don't understand what he actually does in a game. I don't see it. He barely passes forwards. He barely shoots. When he does, it's pillar foot. He's crap. But they've caught up 4 years later, innit? How about sending this Rayo Vallecano? He wouldn't get in the team, mate. They got Issy Payazon in their fucking midfield, mate. He's miles better. 1 second, let me get a beer and empty this ashtray quickly, yeah? Now I'll set the redirect up for Shane. We'll wrap up with the chat and we'll go, yeah? 1 sec. Right, guys, let's fucking go. We got Forever Hidden. That's why England are poor. Teams are built on physicality instead of technicality and merit. Bro, we can count maybe 25 players in the Premier League that are actually really good techie footballers. Maximum at a push, we could do maybe 40. 40 out of the hundreds that play in the Prem. It's embarrassing, mate. Got to look like a rugby player to play in the Prem, mate. He caresses the ball in the right way. Name them. What, the techie ballers? Dwight McNeil's one of them. He's better than Odegaard. Dwight McNeil is a fucking baller, mate. Morgan Rogers, there's 2. Dowman, there's 3. Yeah, Ndai 4. Cherky Bernardo, there's 6. Keep going, chat. We can carry on and on and on. And go on and on and on, mate. There's about 20. Yeah. Maybe 40 maximum, bro. The rest of them are fucking dog shit. Yeah, the rest of them are crap, bro. Dwight McNeil is a bad boy baller. Ain't Nuri's a shout as well, yeah? So that's 7. Acuna, I ain't putting Bruno in that list. But Mateus Cunha, yep. Harry Wilson's a baller as well. I'm not putting Bruno in there, but he's miles better than Odegaard. Tillemans, facts. Savio, facts. Palmer. Yeah, John McGinn's a baller as well. Because he looks like Quasimodo, no one rates him. Ahmad. There you go, there's another one. Yeah, Krupi as well. He's a baller. Down at Bournemouth, innit? Soboslai is decent, I can't lie. Bruno. Guimaraes, not the other Bruno. Yeah, Madders is a baller. Bowen's a baller. Kamara's decent as well. That's what I'm saying. Tonali as well, but we're struggling, innit? We're struggling to find 40. Pedro Neto all day long. Yeah, Xhaka's alright, I can't lie. When he's not facing his own goal. Alexis McAllister's a bad boy. Yeah, Wharton's decent. What are we up to now? About 25? Gittins is dog shit. That guy is rubbish, bruv. Man like Kittens. Why are you lot naming players from other leagues, bro? Jeremy Pino's a baller as well. Anderson, yeah. Foden. I swear you lot don't listen, man. Fucking players in the Prem. Why are you naming players from other leagues? So we're there or thereabouts 30 odd. Yeah, Gibbs White as well. So we're kind of struggling to hit 40, isn't it? Yeah, and there's hundreds and hundreds of players in the Premier League. Now we could go and do that for any other league, but I can't because I'm 12 minutes late for Shane. But go and do that in any other league. We can reel out fucking 100 just like that. But don't worry, it's the physicality. Physicality. But listen, I will be back later for the watch along. No, Matty will be there tonight, I think. He's working, but he might be in a hotel. He said he might be streaming from the hotel. So, Ola's definitely going to be there. Matty should be there. Hopefully, we get a job done against Wolves. Score predictions, going to have to wait until I see the starting 11. Why can't I find Shane to redirect? There he is. Nope, that's not it. Why can't I find you, Shane? What's this doing? Big up to everyone who's locked in as well, man. Ah, there it is. There it is. Found it, brother. Predictions 1-1, 1-1. Big up Zia, brother. I'm good, my friend. Yeah, and Bremo's decent as well. 1-0 Owen goal. Brennan Johnson is shit. Why are you naming the shit as ballers, bro? 2-1 Arsenal. I think we'll win. However, I need to see that starting 11. Big up Ian, bro. Big up Ian Gould, man. Big up Duarte as well. Somebody asked me earlier on at the very beginning when I was talking about Saka. Somebody asked me about the Vinny Jr. situation. If you want to see my thoughts on that, go to my watch-along on the other channel from last night. See, unlike most of these frauds, yeah, I ain't going to sit there and do a second video about it. I was live watching the game with Northside. Yeah, so from when that happened, yeah, watch it. If you have time. If you don't, you don't. No, I said Savio. Hangs out for Wolves, pause. Big up William, bro. Yeah, Verts is a good player. Verts is a good player. But yeah, anyone who wants to see, did you watch Faz cooking? Washing his chicken. Why is he washing his chicken? What's that all about? You're not supposed to wash your chicken. I had this conversation the other day. Yeah, they are getting the clicks on the Vinny situation. They're all milking it. But I could have quite easily woke up and done a whole separate fucking live stream about it. What's the point? I could have done an upload about it. We'd have got 35,000 views, 40,000 views on the second channel. Got loads of subs. What's the point, bro? Yeah, anyone wants my opinion on it, it's on that channel from yesterday. Alright, yeah, bless up to everyone, yeah? Listen. Big up to everyone fasting. That officially started today, right? Big up to everyone fasting, man. Listen, I'm doing haram shit with the beer and the cigarettes and all of that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you man, bless up to you lot. Bless up to anyone doing that. Dedication, man. Dedication. Yeah, so yeah, big up to everyone partaking in Ramadan, man. Day one. Day one of what? 30? 29, 30? Big up to everyone, man. I said, Arteta made me break my fast. You're mad. Hey, listen, we're gone. I'm going to raid Shane, yeah? You're walking around. I prefer not to speak. I prefer not to. If I speak, I'm in big trouble, guys. But listen, it is what it is. Yeah, anyone wants to see my Vinny Jr. stuff, me and Northside were talking about it for about an hour and a half. 2 hours, maybe longer. But it's from when it happened. Yeah, so if you want to watch it at any point, it's on the other channel. No, I'm not Muslim. You're right, bro. You're right. I'm not Muslim. So no one cares. Exactly. Nobody cares, bro. Anyway, my food looked nice. Bro, I swear down that... Bro, I put too much fucking spice in it. I sat there after I finished the stream with North last night. I sat there, I thought, oh, it's starving. Let's have some of that at like fucking 1:30 in the morning. Bro, I swear. I was sweating my bollocks off. Yeah, and then I'd done enough for about 3 or 4 meals, so I've got 2 left. Got 2 left. So I'll have 1 more later, and then I'll have 1 for lunch tomorrow. But it was fucking proper spicy though, man. I put way too much in it. Fucking seasoned my rice as well. I think that's what fucking cooked me, bruv. Anyway, we're going to raid Shane. Bless up to everyone who's liked, shared, commented, subbed, donated, all that good stuff. And yeah, man, I'll be back for the Wolves-Arsenal game a little bit later. And these idiots better get a win. And I want to see a good performance as well. So we'll see, innit? We'll see. But anyway, listen, raid Shane. Make sure his subs go up. Yeah, he's a good lad. It's my first time on his channel as well, so looking forward to that. And there's still 700 odd inside, so yeah, I expect the algorithm to be flying. Spam his chat, Lee Raid, and make sure you get straight over there. I'm going there right now. Love, we're out. Laters.